the famous walk, 1969, the Beatles, Abbey Road. Abbey Road walk, the Beatles. Abbey Road, zebra crossing, the Beatles style. Nope. The most famous zebra crossing in the world, Abbey Road, the Beatles style. So that's it, the Beatles style, yes. Cheers. The Beatles. Paul. Thank you. Abbey Road, tourists walking across like the Beatles. The Beatles style. Road, this is the most famous zebra crossing in the world, or in London. So everyone's crossing like the Beatles did in '69 for the album Abbey Road. So this is Abbey Road, people crossing over, all the tourists. There's one. More tourists crossing the road, Abbey Road. Fan of the Beatles. Abbey Road. Just walking slowly, the famous zebra crossing in the world. No, it's not crossing. Famous crossing, zebra crossing in the world. Abbey Road. One more tourist walking across. So this is the famous Abbey Road zebra crossing, the famous in the world of zebra crossing. So the French lady's got to walk like the Beatles did in 1969. They're waiting for the... Yes, the Beatles way, crossing. Go mate, so the Beatles way walking. Let's go mate, the Beatles way, that's it. The shoes off here, and Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney, the Beatles, Abbey Road. Abbey Road, 1969. No shoes like Paul McCartney did in 1969. Go. Well, next one. Yeah, Paul McCartney, the last one, with no shoes on. Barefoot. No shoes. Paul McCartney with no shoes. Everyone's crossing like the Beatles done it in 1969. Famous Abbey Road, the famous zebra crossing in the world, or in London or in England, where you want to call it. In the world, Abbey Road, the Beatles. Zebra crossing, the Beatles, Abbey Road, all the tourists walking around like the Beatles did. Beatles crossing Abbey Road, zebra crossing, the most famous in the world, or in England. The Beatles crossed here in 1969 for the album, cover album. Abbey Road, zebra crossing. Walking like the Beatles, 1969 cover for Abbey Road. Tourists crossing Abbey Road. Abbey Road, the Beatles. Zebra crossing in the world, or in England, Abbey Road. One's crossing like the Beatles did in '69. A lot of tourists crossing like the Beatles did in 1969. Paul McCartney had no shoes on. So I was crossing like the Beatles done in 1969. We were crossing like the Beatles done in 1969 for the cover, Abbey Road. A lot of tourists. Abbey Studios, Abbey Road. So Abbey Beatles Walk 1969 for the cover, Abbey Road. Abbey Road, zebra crossing, famous tourists taking pictures like the Beatles done in 1969. The Beatles died in 69. Abbey Road, Beatles Walk, zebra crossing, the famous zebra crossing in the world. The ladies going barefoot like Paul McCartney did. Just wait for the next one. Yeah, go now, you're right. Go, yeah, that's it, that's it. Top model, yeah, that's it. Nice one. Thank you. That's it, the Beatles way. Abbey Road, zebra crossing, or famous in the world or in England. Abbey Road, cover Abbey Road of the Beatles. Running across. The Beatles crossing, zebra crossing, Abbey Road. Famous crossing Abbey Road by the Beatles. Beatles crossing, but not a single line of Beatles, the with the dog. That's it. Nice one, thank you. Crossing like the Beatles in 1969. Just running across. The Beatles walk Abbey Road. That's it, nice and smooth. He's got the moves, the guy. Kids there. That's it. The Beatles walk. Famous Abbey Road of the Beatles cover 1969. So there's a famous zebra crossing in the world. Zebra crossing, the Beatles style, middle of the road, London, Abbey Road, London, Abbey Road, the Beatles, famous Beatles cover. It was crossing the famous. Okay. Barefoot. Lady from America, Paul McCartney style. Lady with no shoes like Paul McCartney did, Abbey Road in 1969, the cover. The shoes are there. Beatles way with the luggage. That's better, man, that's better, yeah. Paul McCartney way, with the shoes on. Paul McCartney way, the Beatles, Abbey Road. Abbey Road, Beatles walk. Abbey Road, the Beatles crossing, the third zebra crossing in the world. Japanese crossing over like the Beatles done in 69. 69, Abbey Road, Beatles cover, more tourists. Beatles, Abbey Road crossing. Abbey Road. Abbey Road. Beatles.